Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to the Kaiserslautern Road to Glory career mode, boys. This is the part where we will end the season in the second Bundesliga. Currently, we are 5 points behind promotion. Can we actually gain promotion into the Bundesliga in our first season in the second Bundesliga, so to say? This is the episode where you guys will get to see if we can manage to do that. It'd be very much appreciated if you guys could hit that like button, because if this video reaches over 2,000 likes, boys, I'm going to tell you one thing right here. Since my Ultimate Team content has moved over to my second channel, by the way, link in the description down below, please subscribe. Now you will have the ability to see this series twice a week. So if you want to see it, show some love. Let's see 2,000 likes and I will give you guys the chance to see this series twice a week in a proper schedule. And lads, I am very much looking forward to show you what is happening in this one. We have 3.1 million right now, and we still have the beasts that we signed in the past. We have Greenwood, Mason Greenwood, the man that is currently carrying this squad. And then we also, look at this, by the way, someone suggested to me to check this out. Check the status of the players to see their potential. And I didn't even know that this was a thing. Dehan, potential to be special. Rossi, exciting prospect. Now we move on. Exciting prospect from the free agents. Wellenreuter, we signed him from the free agents, if you guys do remember. 73 rated by now and potential to be great. Now right here, another one that is looking quite alright. Bodri, I was kind of hoping it would be a lot better, but kind of disappointed that he isn't. But we move forward though. Lebedenko, the left back, that is the position that we are going to look and improve. He doesn't have any potential, it looks like. But then, moving into the attack, you guys will slowly get to see some crazy players. Renato Pereira, 64 rated. He is the player with potential to be special. We will have a bunch of these players, and I'm so looking forward to see these reach their potential. I honestly think Thibaut Ferrier could potentially be the best midfielder I've ever had in any of my career modes. When he gets to his potential, boys, he is going to be the key player in this career mode. I'm going to tell you right now, just so you can prepare yourselves for that one. Bergman, as you know, is great, but then Negrão right here from Portugal, 17 years old, has potential to be special. Right now, he is 67 rated. Can't wait to use him more in the future. And we move forward a little bit more. Greenwood, surprisingly only potential that is a bit low, I guess, up to like 84, 85. So that's nothing special right there. Isak as well, only up to that range, but he's already 75 rated. But I thought I should go through this because some of you guys were commenting about this, and now we have done it. And straight away, I'm going into another comment. One of you lads said, go through the free agents, and I am doing exactly that. Tom Cullen, 18 years old, 5'8" tall, looks like a decent player. So I decided, you know what? We might as well try and sign this lad because he is a free agent and we love free agents. As you know, Wellenreuter was a really good signing that we brought in from the free agents. So I couldn't pass on this English lad who was wearing the kit with the EA Sports logo on it. Yeah, people are not really loving EA Sports right now, are they? A lot of people are complaining about the fact that the servers were down, including myself. I really hated the fact that for the past 2 days we couldn't play FIFA properly, but luckily career mode doesn't require online features. Yeehaw! But you can see right here, boys, they wanted a release clause of 1.9 million, and that kind of showed me that this guy probably has some decent potential. So 18 years old, English, right mid, left mid, can play both positions. Does he have the skills though? Now that we have signed him, let's go in there and check it out. Let's see what he has. 62 rated, not bad for his age. 80 acceleration, good balance, good agility, decent finishing for a winger, good shot power as well, and high-low work rates. Nah, I'm joking. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. This is a great talent that we have just found through the free agents. So once again, thank you to those people that have suggested to look through them again, because I have forgotten about it in this season. I appreciate you lads. Now, going into new suggestions. Lebedenko was the position that most of you guys wanted me to replace. He doesn't have proper potential, so I was going for a player of Ajax, and it is Baka. Again, picked him from the comments Thank you guys so much. Keep them comments coming. There we go. We much appreciate it. But right here you can see we're trying to sign this left back from one of the most successful teams in Europe right now. He is only 20 years old, has a picture, which is great. We will offer him a 3-year contract right here. He doesn't want to sign for 4 years, obviously thinking, yeah, this team is in the second Bundesliga. I can play on a higher level. But hey, we are disregarding the release clause right here, and he says he wants 5.4k, which is a great amount for us. That just works perfectly, and we have just signed ourselves a new left back. The question was he higher rated than Lebedenko, who is 70 rated, as you guys know? Nope. He is 70 rated as well, but on the upside, he has a picture, and he's a player that you guys know. So he is definitely someone that has more potential than Lebedenko, so that's a decent thing for us. Good acceleration, great sprint speed, decent amount of strength for a 70 rated player, good ball control as well, and then really, really good defensive stats right there with the slide and stand tackle. Left back, left footed, 6 foot tall. Perfect. I like that. That position is sorted for now, unless we find an amazing talent. And obviously, our search for that big talent continues. Harrison Martin right there has been signed. His value was at 160k. Then we had another decent one that we have signed as well. And the Youth Academy was working quite hard to find some decent players, but some of these, their overall was not high enough. But this one is crazy. Will Allen. 50 to 70 overall, potential 76 to 94, and a defender on top of it. We have found yet another crazy talent. Last episode we had found Bergman. Now I think this one has more value than Bergman, so that is crazy. I was so happy to see him in there. And then Oliver Moreau with 300k in his value as well. So these talents are coming out right now, boys. We are finding some great players. Florian Winter, 200k value there as well, beautiful. And Christopher Hoffmann didn't have enough potential, so he is gone. We had a loan offer though for our best player, Greenwood, and I was like, are you mad? Do you actually believe I'm gonna let go my best player in the team? Forget about that one. So we were going through the players, and Will Allen is a 63 rated 17-year-old right back who is contending the position of Wellenreuter, or we could potentially use one of those two as a left back and put the other in the right back position. But let's check out his stats. 62 acceleration, 75 jumping, very good, will help against crosses, 68 strength, and then his shot power isn't too bad either. He looks like a defender that can push on into the attack, and he can play as a left back. So it looks like we might have found the future left back of our team. When we do get like 2 or 3 seasons ahead, he might be at like a 74, 75 rating, and at that point he can finally join into the starting lineup and do something for us. Lebedenko does get an offer though. He is a player that we have signed through the youth, through the free agents. So basically, if we do sell him right now, we are making profit. That's what we're doing right now, boys. And I was thinking of maybe something around 3 million, but then again, he's 22, he's 70 rated, doesn't really have that much potential. So I decided, you know what, 2.8 maybe? Would that work for you guys? Will they accept this? And obviously, boys, it's not gonna happen. 2.8 million is not the amount that they go for. They offer 2.45 with a sell-on clause of 3%. And at that point I said, what? 3%? Sure, mate. I'll accept that immediately. That is a great deal. Lebedenko has left the team. We now have 2 new players that can play in that left back position, and I'm very much looking forward to see how things work. Now, 6th position for Kaiserslautern, won our last game against Heidenheim, as you guys could see, which means if we can win and someone in the top 3 slips up, we're right there to pick up the pieces. Connor Morgan, 475k in his value, was just signed, and keep that name in mind. Towards the end of the episode, you guys will get to see if he actually has potential to be special. We keep on signing all the youth academy players that have a value above like 150k, all of those are being signed. I want all the talent. I want the ability to go ahead and sign these players and sell them on in the future, or make them legends in this career mode. The youth academy is obviously a massive part of this series. Lebedenko has been sold, 1.7 million added into the transfer budget at this point. And there it goes. First game of the season against Regensburg, the team that is right below or above us in the league table right now. And we are playing at our home ground. And at this stage, obviously, since I'm playing this career mode only once a week, I'm not too familiar with the players. I have to get used to it. I have to play like at least one half to know, oh yeah, this guy can do this guy can do that. But look at this right here. Muslia is gonna score his first goal. Not the most powerful of shots, but he still hits it on green, and it does go past the keeper. 25 minutes into the game against Regensburg, and it was a nice start going into this episode. For change, we haven't conceded. Yes, we haven't conceded. The clean sheet is still there. The first goal of the episode is actually one that I scored myself. And look at that from Greenwood. The first touch was just perfect. The pass across, not really the smartest idea. I should have probably taken the shot myself. Greenwood would have done much better. He is disappointed with himself right there. And our opponents do come through. But Dehan, who is the highest rated player in our team and will continue to be so, is saving that one quite easily. Now Greenwood on the attack with some decent dribbling, but then loses it. But we are right there to pick it up with Muslia. And our captain, McCrory, steps it across. And it is gonna be one from Isak, Alexander Isak. You guys were telling me to put him onto the penalties, but his penalties are really bad. His stats on the pens are not good enough. I know he scored 3 goals, 3 penalties in 1 match, which is like a record. So I wanted to put him onto the pens because you guys made me aware of it in the comments down below. Keep doing that stuff. A big mistake right here, by the way. Don't keep doing that, Johnny. Keep helping me out with the comments, with the storyline, and letting me know about how these players actually do in real life. I love that stuff. But here we go, going for the third. Decent stuff right here, but then Greenwood, which is something special. This kid, my God, if he can be just like a 82, 84 rated player for us at some point, he will destroy my opponents. He is only so low rated right now, and he feels so good on the ball, and his finishing is just special. I can't wait to see this guy at a higher rating. He has been the shining light for this team in these past seasons. And here we go again. Greenwood with a great pass on his left foot. Muslia sees that run, passes it back inside. Greenwood sadly does smash it onto the keeper. A bit unlucky right there, but we keep going. And then look at that. He doesn't need 2 chances. He is done immediately. He showed that the first chance that he missed didn't really take his morale down. He kept going and he scores once again. It is 4-0 with Greenwood being the main player of this match for sure. Referee blows the whistle, and that is an amazing result for Kaiserslautern to start off this episode. 2 victories, and with that getting closer and closer to the top 3 in the league. Now after that game that we played, we had a draw against Fürth in the month of February, as you guys can tell, and then against Karlsruhe we did actually get 1 win, and that is 3 points for our team yet again. So in total 10 points within 4 games. Then another draw against Duisburg right here, and Nuremberg, it was a victory, unbeaten in the past month. Great record for Kaiserslautern if we want to go for promotion. Talking about promotion, we are currently in those playoff spots. 44 points on us, 43 on Berlin, 43 on Paderborn, and 39 on St. Pauli. And we have yet again found another great talent, Charlie Edwards, 6'2" tall, 17 years old, over 200k value. Obviously we would sign him. Another victory though, coming in against Union Berlin. The question is, will this team ever lose? And it's not looking like it is. Darmstadt, 1-0 victory, 2-2 draw against Paderborn right there. And we go into the month of April, and we're going to be playing against Bochum up next. take a look at the league table, lads. We are in that second position. Unbelievable performance by these young players that have just stepped up massively in the second half of this season. And hopefully we can carry on this great form of ours. Freiburg currently on 53 points. Not looking too bad, you know. We could go for that first position and I would love to do that. Take a look at this though. A draw against Bochum. Next game, Freiburg. Another draw. Next game, Wien. Another draw. Düsseldorf up next. Can we get some points off of them? Yes, finally. 3 points for our squad. And then it is another win against Sandhausen. So, as you can tell, past like 3 months, no losses for Kaiserslautern, which is absolutely crazy, because simming through the calendar, most of the time it does play players that you don't want to play, but for some reason it is working right now, and Kaiserslautern is in that second position. But keep in mind, we could drop into that third position and we would have to play for yet again playoffs, and I don't want that, especially knowing that it is going to be a Bundesliga team that we have to play against, coming down to play against us to prevent getting relegated. So again, going through the youth academy, you can tell we are trying to sign a few players, even if they have great potential. If their overall isn't above like 55, I am not signing them. That is what I'm doing right now. I'm making sure that I only bring in the best of the best into this club, because that is what it deserves. Connor Morgan, 81 to 94 potential, 61 overall, 6'3" centre back. Wow. Absolutely amazing talent, and I'm looking forward to see what he can do for us in the future. But our youth academy is stacked right now, boys, and we have to make a decision to either sign them or to continue simming. And towards the end of the season, players tend to say, oh, I want a contract, sign me or I'm going to leave. This guy's already 18 years old, so we're going to promote him right there. This lad right here is going to be promoted as well. 83 to 93 potential, can't sign him yet, 15 years old, but Lecroix will be signed. Harrison Martin, 82 to 88 potential keeper. And then of course, the best of the best will be signed to the first team as well. The ones that are 15 years old will remain in the youth academy. So now that we have done that, we're jumping into the game against Dresden to make sure that we come into that second position. Anything else is just not acceptable. If we lose, we might drop into the third position. And a great cross from Marin to start off this match. It is Isak on the header. Beautiful stuff right there. Beautiful play, textbook play basically. The winger runs down the wing, crosses it in, and it is a goal from a striker who has that stature, who is tall, and will get that into the back of the net. And Marin in this one was doing all the work. Look at what he's doing down that right hand side. And what an incredible pass he just played, and I completely bottled it with the finish onto the crossbar. Well, we push on again. Greenwood now getting involved, but Isak wanted his piece. He wanted to go for another one. I should have continued sprinting towards the target and then taken my shot. Our opponent did make a good save right there. 51st minute. Muslia, who scored in the last game, now will pop in across. We will head it back in. And Greenwood on the volley. I was so sure that he would score that, but he didn't. That was very disappointing for me to see. And we allowed Dresden to maybe get something out of this game by missing our chances. And look at this right here. What a ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is just a ridiculous goal, and we are making those changes again. Last match, we are making the changes for the youngsters to come in. Bergman is coming in the cam position. Negrao is coming in. 2 players with potential to be special, and the third is joining in as well. Ferrier now as our center midfielder. Every time I see Ferrier play in my team, I think of Patrick Vieira, and I genuinely believe he will be our own Patrick Vieira in this team. But it's looking like it's not enough to have the future Patrick Vieira in the squad. It is Dresden smashing it past our keeper. I don't know if he could have saved that one. It is 2-1 at this stage, and we are trying to go for it. We're trying so hard. We're on a high press, and that opens up our defense. chaos in the defense. It's 3-1. Dresden do score another one. So at this stage, I was very unhappy with how things were going right now, and I had to turn up right after kickoff. It is Ferrier now playing a beautiful through ball into Greenwood. And that is a nice little comeback. 9 minutes to go. Could this team actually go ahead and get this draw, which would kind of secure us to remain in that second position? That was the dream that I had, and I couldn't pull it off, lads. I couldn't pull it off. Negrao, Bergman, Ferrier, all three super talents coming off the bench, couldn't get it done for our squad, which was kind of upsetting. I knew that I had a big chance right here against Dresden, but our team sadly has lost. And we move on into the menus to look at the league table, and it is Union Berlin only 2 points behind us. We will not drop out of the top 3, but we have to avoid getting into that third position. So last game of the season, of course I would play it myself. Of course we will jump in there and try our absolute best in this game to come up with a performance that is just much better than the last one against Dresden. Now Bielefeld, Arminia Bielefeld is the next opponent that we have right here. It used to be a decent side in the past. I don't know how they are playing right now, but we kick it off straight away with a massive chance in the 29th. Isak doesn't finish well enough. I believe he only has a 3-star weak foot, and you can tell that in many positions of these matches. Bounces off the head of the defender. We move on. It is now McCrory over to Nabapkin. Nabapkin with a 5-star, 4-star combination. Muslia right here gets inside, shoots. It is Greenwood on the header. No power. Absolutely no power on that header. And now we are in the defense, kind of stuck, playing bad passes, allowing our opponents to get inside. What a moment. What a moment. In one of the most crucial moments of the season, we concede a goal against Bielefeld by making a massive mistake in the defense, and they continue to push on. They continue to get these crosses in, and we don't even get into the right position, but luckily in this case, they headed straight on to Dehan, who makes the save. 54th minute, Marin over to Nabapkin. Muslia scored in the first match of the season, of this episode I should say, but can't score in that position. Decent save from our opponent's goalkeeper. But obviously our opponents were not just sitting back, they were attacking themselves as well. Terrible defending on my part once again, really bad. But Dehan is the one that keeps us in this game, keeps us in the range to at least score 1 goal. And I decided, even though it didn't work out in the last game, I'm going to make the same changes that I made in the last game, hoping for a different result. That is going against insanity. Let's see if that works out for ourselves right here. 66th minute. Greenwood now with the pass to McCrory over to Ferrier. Our very own Patrick Vieira regen, I would like to say. Beautiful goal. This time he scores himself. Last match he came in, got an assist for Greenwood. This time it is the other way around. He gets that strike off on his weak foot and manages to score for us. And even though I tried my best, guys, I didn't manage to get a draw, and I didn't manage to get a win. Even though we were the better team by the stats, the question now was, are we still in that second position? Because due to our results, there was a chance, but that chance wasn't used. Union Berlin is actually sticking to their third position. They will have to play in the playoffs, and yes, Kaiserslautern has been promoted. It took us 2 seasons to go from the third Bundesliga into the second, but it only takes us 1 to go from the second into the first. Now, here is my issue with the fact that we have gone up into the Bundesliga so fast. By the way, look at that. Mason Greenwood, 18 goals, best player in the league, hands down. But yeah, my fear right now is that our team is nowhere near good enough for the Bundesliga. I know that our defense will get taken apart by the Bundesliga attackers. we are even struggling, as you can see, against the likes of Dresden, against the likes of Bielefeld. Can we even compete with the likes of Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Leverkusen, Schalke, Wolfsburg, Werder Bremen, all those teams that just have quality players in their squads? Can we compete with those? De Haan, plus 10 growth, 79 rated. Pereira, the one with the potential to be special, plus 8 in this season. De Rossi, plus 6 without any training sessions. Keep that in mind. Horn, same with him, plus 6. Ferrier, plus 6. Amazing growth from the players that came through the youth academy. Plus 4 for Greenwood, which is not bad at all. He's at a 74 rating right now. I love to see that. I can't wait to see how good he will be in the future. Can he repeat his performances that he had in the second Bundesliga up there at the top tier? Can he get that done for us? As you guys can see the growth in the team at the moment. Nababking also quite impressive. 20 years old, 74 rated. Not bad at all. Hopefully he will continue on growing to at least an 85 rating. That is my dream for him, because with the 5-star, 4-star combination, he could be a crucial player to play alongside Ferrier in the future. But yeah, we're looking through these players and we're seeing a lot of growth. But yet again, I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking, man, we will struggle. We will have to try and survive in the Bundesliga. We can't go for anything else. We can't go for, I guess, like Europa League or anything like that. That's just going to be impossible. So I thought to myself, boys, since it is going to be a survival, basically a survival episode in the Bundesliga, that is going to be our target. The next episode is going to be a full season. That is what we are going to do. Next episode is a full season, our first full season in the Bundesliga. And now look at these. I'm going to show you all the players that have potential to be special. Our goalkeeper first, Conor Morgan second, right there. Keep track. Third one is gonna be right here in the midfield. Pereira with the 66 rating, 17 years old, potential to be special. We move on. Ferrier, number 4, 66 rated with potential to be special. The next one, come on, keep it up. Next one is gonna be number 5, and that is, surprisingly, Boom, right here. Center attacking midfielder, Niklas Boom, 62 rated right now. And then we have Negrao, which is number 6. Number 6, already so many incredible players that have potential over 90. That is crazy. We have 6 players for our future starting 11 that will be one of the world's best players, and I can't wait to get them to those ratings. And look at that transfer budget. Maybe, just maybe, this transfer budget can improve our defense enough to get us into a spot where we will be comfortable within survival in the Bundesliga. Let me know in the comments down below, boys. How do we upgrade our team to play along against the likes of these teams right here? Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Gladbach, Schalke, Leipzig, Hoffenheim. I'm seeing all of these names and I can't wait to jump into the next season. This is our team, 25 million plus in the budget. What should we do to improve our squad? I think both centre backs need to go. Thank you so much for watching, boys. I love you. See you next time in the Kaiserslautern career mode. Take care.